Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to this fresh edition of Commodities Weekly Roundup with me, Ravindra Rao from Kotak Securities. Well, risk assets, especially equities, have continued to move higher. The recent fall in yields from the highs has supported the risk assets. The US dollar continues to trade weak for the third straight week. DXY index fell 0.7% to close at 91.48. The currency has come under pressure amid easing US bond yields as investors increasingly accept that the US Fed will keep its monetary policy accommodative for a longer period of time. However, capping the downside is a recent spat of upbeat economic data from US and US growth optimism. Now we all know that whenever dollar falls, it boosts the precious metal prices, and that is what has happened in the last 2 weeks. Precious metals had a decent run up in the previous 2 weeks. Comex gold rose 2% last week and tested the highest level since February 25, 2021. Gold has surged to a 7-week high on back of correction in the US dollar index and bond yields. After multiple weeks, gold has given a breakout above 1760, $1764, indicating the general momentum is on the upside. However, the major factor supporting gold at present is the weakness in US dollar. While the US dollar is under pressure, increasing optimism about the US economy may keep a floor, and this might limit upside in gold. US dollar is trading close to the support near 90.85. Now, if that holds, some bounce back is possible. However, if the support of 90.85 is penetrated on daily closing, then there can be some more pain for the dollar, which might be positive for gold prices. On the technical front, Comex Gold has penetrated the resistance of $1760-65 zone, which has now become the support and also a demand zone. Strong support now is at $17.45 an ounce, which would act as the reversal point. Till $17.45 holds, the bulls might target $18.10, $18.20 on the higher side. On the MCX, support is pegged near 47,000 to 46,900 in the June futures contract, which might act as a demand zone. Strong support is near 46,300, below which the bullish momentum might fade away. In case of silver, Comex Silver has gained 3.1% last week following gold and following the gains in gold and the industrial metals. It has tested the highest level since March 19. Silver has benefited from demand optimism amid pickup in manufacturing activity globally and general optimism about US and Chinese economy. Silver may witness choppy trade as the US dollar remains near the key support. However, the general bias may be on the upside amid improving demand outlook. On the technical front, Comex Silver is facing resistance near $26.35, whereas support is pegged near $25.25, which would act as a demand zone. A break above $26.35 would give the bulls the required strength to take it past $27. On the MCX, 66,000 remains a strong support for the active contract, below which the bullish momentum might fade. Demand zone is near 67,500, and initial upside objective would be around 71,200. Coming to energies, NYMEX crude oil rose in 4 of 5 trading sessions and ended the week with a sharp 6.4% gain. Crude was trading in a broad range of $58 to 62 barrel for last few sessions, and a breakout of this range led to some extended gains in the last week. Crude oil has rallied sharply last week, gaining support from bigger than expected decline in US crude oil stocks and IEA's and OPEC's upward revision of global demand growth forecast for 2021. Crude oil rose also on increased tensions between Saudi and Yemen. However, the gains have been capped due to rising virus cases, which has forced countries to impose stricter restrictions, including travel restrictions. Also weighing on price is the prospect of higher supply in coming months. The US EIA drilling activity report also projected a marginal rise in US crude production from shale resources in the month of May. Rise in US crude oil rig count to April 2020 highs also reflects improving production outlook. Crude oil has bounced back from the recent lows, and while the momentum looks positive, given the optimism about the US economy, we do not expect a sustained rise due to prospect of higher supply in coming months. On the technical front, MCX crude might face stiff resistance near 4845, which is a bearish engulfing pattern high. It is still below the rising trend line, so the bias remains lower as the recent rally is just it looks like a retracement of the earlier fall. Until 4845 holds, the view remains lower. Immediate support 4660, below which the bears might target 4540. In case of natural gas, we mentioned last week that there was a bullish engulfing at the lower trend line, and that has taken prices higher. We had expected the initial target near 198 to 200, and the prices have breached that, and it is trading close to 204. Now we expect the prices might test 211, which is the next objective and next resistance. Support now is at 190, so any dip can be used as a buying opportunity. In case of base metals, industrial metals, base metals on the LME witnessed a mixed movement last week, but most ended on a higher note. LME lead was the best performer with a 3.4% gain, followed by 3.2% jump in copper prices and 2.3% gains in aluminum prices. Nickel was the only metal that closed 1.6% lower. On the positive note, the major factor that lent support to metal SPAC at large was weakness in US dollar and retreat in US bond yields. Furthermore, prices also sought support from demand optimism from top consumers China and US, along with loose monetary stance by central bankers. The gains may, however, be capped amid a worsening virus situation along with persisting worries over policy tightening by China. Overall, the metal SPAC may witness a mixed movement amid mixed cues on a macro as well as a fundamental front. However, the overall bias for most may remain sideways to positive, tracking general downtrend in US dollar index and global growth optimism. On the technical front, copper looks quite positive. Copper has breached the immediate resistance near 714 and is close to the peak near 735-36 levels. If it sustains 714, 713 support, then there is a chance it might move up till 748, 749 levels. So until 710 holds, we expect prices might move higher to 750 odd levels. Other base metals are still in a range. Zinc is flirting near the resistance. So if the resistance of 232, 234 is taken out, we might see fresh highs in zinc prices. To conclude, the market's focus will be on equities, yields and US dollar. We need to see whether US dollar continues to move lower for the fourth straight week. If that happens, precious metals will be at an advantage, along with other commodities that might tick higher. Precious metals will be the key to watch as they have just come out of the breakout levels. Pick for the week would be gold, silver, copper and natural gas. Good luck and have a fantastic week.